Hello again, Robert Rotzler back at you with another song from, well, before most of you were born, I suppose. Today we're going to do one of the more famous rock solos with a violin, and that's in The Who's Baba O'Reilly. A lot of people mistakenly call this Teenage Wasteland. I understand it is a common refrain, and it's an epic song, isn't it? But the song title is Baba O'Reilly for reasons. Anyway, so how do we play this song? Starts on a C. Third finger C on the G string. What we have. Let's start with that first bite. We're starting with the C. F, G, A. C at the top. We go to a D on top of that to a B flat. Down to an A. G. We're going to go down F, E flat. We're going to settle on that C again. If you listen to the recording, you'll hear that line seems to go a little further down. That's actually the guitar part, taking a little bit, adding just a bit to that line. From there, we go to F. Now, this is the part from there. So let's examine that, yeah? F, we're going to go G to an E flat, and that's going to be the basis of the figure. We're going to have E flat to deal with and B flat. So I suppose we're either in E flat major or C minor. I would go with C minor here. If I can recommend anything, down that figure, you see I have a C, D, C, B flat, A. I recommend going fourth finger there because you don't want to be crossing strings at a point there. You want to make this part almost lyrical. It's a fiddle part to be sure, but it's more of an English-Irish influence there, not an American bluegrass figure. So there's no type of thing going on. We want this opening part to be smooth, one string, and it will have a complicated part, but again, it will stay on one string. So, let's get back to it. Down to an A, so I'm coming back up B flat C. C, D, E flat, F. Now then, we're getting kind of close to Irish fiddle here. It almost sounds like we're doing an Irish roll. Very cool little ornament that you do in the middle of an Irish piece. It can't be Irish, though, and I'll tell you why. Irish music doesn't take a lot of bow. Irish music reveals itself in a very short bow stroke. That's more Irish style. This is a lot more of a long bow stroke, so don't make that mistake. Keep your bow as lyrical as possible at this. Okay, so once we bounce off that A at the bottom to that C, we're going back to the F. And this is where it gets interesting. To an A, B flat, C. Now we're going to be using that E flat. We're going to drop one F amongst that figure with the E flats. You'll see. We're going to go. I told you there's a lot. Like and subscribe. So, this is that figure from this C here to the E flat. C, D, E flat, D. We're going to touch one F. Back to the E flat. We're going to be bouncing off that E flat for a time. So then, as we go to that C, we're going to go D, E, C, D, E flat, D, F. Most of the rest of this is going to be E flat on down. That's all I'm doing. E flat, D, C, B flat. I'm going to have 4 straight of those. After the 4th one, I go back up to that F on our way back down. Now, the beginning of that fall down is in triplets. Right? So, that figure, when played in anger, ooh, what's going on there? Okay, simple. C, F, A, B flat, C. Now there's our friend E flat waiting for us. Bounce him off the D, and then while you're doing it, if you listen to the recording, you'll hear a 3rd finger G accompany it. There it is, better in tune. So then, a couple different ways you could do this. You could actually go back into 2nd position, God help you, and you can address the F, octave F this way. And you're only crossing 1 string that way. There's a great value to that. It'll help you with speed, help you with accuracy. Or you can address it in 1st position like I just did. So, at the end of all of that, this is the end of the solo. If you're playing this with a band, and you'll be playing this with a band, you can go ahead and make eye contact with the drummer. You know, a drummer. People who hang around with musicians. What you can do is you can look at the drummer, pitifully, and slowly increase the speed, thinking he can keep up with you. Of course he can't, bless his heart. Watch him try. It's kind of fun. And then end the song with that flourish. You can actually touch the at the end of that. They do that in the song. It works brilliantly. All right, so stick around. I'm going to play it one more time. Hopefully in tune and cleanly for you. And we'll meet again at the end. So there you have it, Baba O'Reilly by The Who. Now, I know that probably looked a little quick, and it is. But I can address your fears this way. There's a way to practice to make stuff that seems unobtainable, obtainable. And the trick is this. 40 80, 120. What I mean is this. Take a metronome and take it to any part that looks complicated to you. Set your metronome at 40 and then play it one note at a time with a break in between each, which would be something like this. Break and, break and, break and. Put a break between each note. Then, once you have it perfect at that speed, and try just to make it a measure at a time, maybe less. Then once you have it perfect, move it up to 80. Same thing, break in between. Break, 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 break. Leave the bow on the string as you do it. Then to 120 with a break in between. Break, 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 break. Then take the breaks away. You can increase the speed as you wish from that point. You'll have figured out where to put your fingers and in what order and have control over the whole endeavor. So that's my last tip for you today. This is Robert Rotzler. Like and subscribe and leave a comment if this intrigues you at all. And go ahead and send me ideas for other songs you'd like to cover. That's how this one came about. I'll talk to you soon. Take good care.